I am Melton, son of a carpenter in Mary. A daddy carpenter worked on skyscrapers, Mom Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter, Mary. I get to make parables. And this is my parable imagery in my hand, and it makes for a great gift. Doesn't cost that much. Go to Daffodilia here, www.christcomplex2.wixsite.com/Daffodilia, Daffodilia. Oh, this is Daffodilia. And you can print out all three of those and plenty more. All you do is you laminate, and if you have trouble finding a frame that fits, so paper clips and tape work. But yeah, my graphic art isn't always that's why it has to be prepared, so that you can view it. That means putting the big 4x6 frames, or the 4x6 frames on, and imposing the image on it, and then you print it out as a 4x6 frame background, and you can cut this out. You can keep it, it's all up to you. You can laminate. Oh, that's my check and post and 5 stuff. You'll find out a lot of stuff there to print out, and I'm kind of in a hurry this morning, so I'm gonna do my secret check and go. But you're gonna find something, a whole lot of flowers. I don't think a whole lot of flowers you can print out. Oh, those are my cards. 2 to a 4x6 print. 4. I got them as 4 to a 4x6 print. Find what you like for that person you're giving it to, and print them out. Oh, I laminate and I wear them, and they make me look cool. Either that or the other way around. I make them look cool. But you can find all that 4x6 prints, 15 cents, give or take a nickel. Print it out, print out a whole bunch. And I'll show you the big 5s you can print out to show your gate's livelihood. Gate's livelihood is you not reaching me, getting some boring thing, phone ringing, error message, busy signal. But whatever you get when you don't get me, oh man, nice deep stick. Let me see. Whatever you do when you don't get me, when you don't get me, a phone ring or a message, busy signal, get to leave a message, I don't get it. You don't show up on my caller ID, my call records. And yeah, it's not going to be boring. If you need a fireman, police, paramedics, $265. And yes, that's your gate's livelihood. Next time you're calling up countless other customers, you get that phone ring and error message, busy signal. Yeah, that's your gate's livelihood, so someone else can get the business. Gates in the computer industry, Walmart in the business, the retail, or any number of other big businesses. And yeah, retail doesn't always use that much phone, so maybe when you're calling other folks to get vendors, that kind of thing, you know. Oh, the internet. How many times do you have to call when your internet stuff doesn't go right? Print these out, and yeah, you can laminate, gets rid of that funny photo feel, and it makes it nice and durable. I'm sure you got a print shop that can laminate. All I've got are the 4x6 prints. I shortly will have most of 2016, 2017, except for December. This is the end of November. And that's what you can find at meltonprints.blogspot.com, these things. But ask around in your city, in your town, for Melton's Imagery. A lot of folks have the 8x10s, the 5x7s. Print them out, laminate, hand in visit that hot blonde who needs some Melton's Imagery to put a smile on her face. A nice, beautiful flower, perhaps. Yes, those are my eyes. Changing, slowly but surely. And tell them, those attractive blonde and near blonde girls, go see them in person. You're going to try to call them and see, yes, what's your Gates livelihood, what will be your Gates livelihood. Go see him in person, be in that imagery. There's a reason he's always there. Despite the show going on with politics and all that. Remember, I said someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world is dangerous as hell, especially right after they a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins attacked America with all the choices. It's bad taste if nothing else, guys. But me not getting a 93 check in 9 years of asking the entire Hussein administration, me not getting one of those, it says it's much more than that. So have the We the People parties, have the Big Five, big screen TV, We the People parties. You have 9/11 footage on one big screen TV. And oh, those big screen TVs can get real big. You look neat in between them. The other one, the other big screen TV, you have the buffoon Trump waving a Russian flag. A staged event in Washington. I don't think it was part of his re-election campaign. I do think it was to distract you from what's not being covered with the evening news. That's why We the People must be the evening news. It's that. It's hard to impose the Mideast worldwide in a modern world with technology and all kinds of stuff you can print out. You can make a video with your phone. Of your wife's phone, your neighbor's phone not working, being hijacked as you try to call me. 424-229-4140. You're making a video of many crimes. Religious expression being hijacked. You can't tell me what you believe. You can't ask me what I mean by Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Business, your Gates livelihood. So someone else with a bigger name can get the business. Or just plain so you don't get the business. And yes, they're worried enough about it. They reached out. Yeah, no, it's misspelled. I looked it up. I'm spelling it correctly now. Hijack. They're worried enough about it. They reached out to those who harbor terrorists in their countries worldwide with Obama. Hussein. No, it's really his name. Religious name, Muslim name, they don't name them Hussein unless they're Muslim. They reached out with Hussein and pulled back a nub, not from the Muslims, from the American people, despite our managed news media. So you got to pick up that phone, make that video in between those two big screen TVs, make an event of it, make a whole bunch of folks, tell everyone, get your cameras, we're going to do this. We're going to send a message. They're sending a message when they place someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world right after 9/11. We don't go by names. We don't go by the fact that Obama grew up in Africa during those formative years. Yeah, to be closer to his dad during those formative years. Then moved on to Hawaii, then on to be placed onto Harvard, and then to be placed in the highest office in the world. We don't go by that. We go by you not reaching me in those 8 years and that dangerous stuff going on with our lifelines. So call me up in front of all mayors, governors, senators, get everyone in the public eye weighing in on dangerous censorship in America. Get their reactions posts. Network news anchors, local news anchors. Oh, I got you this one. Any and all in the public eye. Make that video, post that video, and yeah, have those 5 big screen TVs going with everyone. Trying to call the man with the stigmatized eyes. Yeah, growing a new pair, got to grow a whole new body. Never lived up like that except for a few months ago. And yeah, they started changing back in '96. The vision is so much better. Medical research being passed by. Oh, ask Dr. Misa down the street and Dr. Hallerman, heart doctor here in Glendale. I'm in Eagle Rock right next door. Ask, how do you reach this man by phone? When else will my phone not be allowed to work? LAC, USC, Tech Medical can reach me by phone as well. Ask him how you do that. And yeah, back to my point. Print that stuff out, give it as gifts, and while you're doing that, print out those big 5s, hand them out, keep in your wallet for when someone doesn't understand what their gate's livelihood is. You can explain it. And next time you're getting that phone ring, that busy signal is something to think about. Come see me in person and get some graphic art designed. Especially attractive blonde and blonde girls. Come see me. Let's get some imagery design, put some beauty in this world. And yeah, everybody, come tear down this great wall of evil. It has just me in all of this imagery. When you see someone other than me with changing eyes and all this imagery here, we start building Jesus' immaculate house here on earth, those 1,000 points of light to inspire the future and the present to greatness. Come see me. And yeah, just plain the evening news is a good thing to have. Because every night they're not covering something that's as easily documented as your lifeline not working, as you call this America. 424-229-4140. Make that video, post that video. Send a message of our own. We got to roll up our sleeves and undo whatever they were doing when we couldn't say anything about Obama because he's of a special type. Yeah, he's Muslim. They don't name him his name unless he's Muslim. Make that video, post a video, come see me in person. Have wit, will travel. Show me the perfect place to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth.